Wow, bro. Do we have a couple things to talk about? Make sure we got our facts straight when it comes to the whole Jai Opetaia Noel Mikhailian fight almost being finalized. Then 30 minutes of finding out about this breaking news. 30 minutes after that, the WBC comes out and mandates David Benavidez to fight against Noel Mikhailian, which a lot of people did not like at all. And Jose Benavidez Sr. says he knew that this was going to happen. But it wasn't just Mauricio Sulaimán's decision to do this. And all the board members of the WBC, it wasn't just their decision to make this. What exactly happened was, yes, David Benavidez, Jose Benavidez, and their team did write a petition out to the WBC to get the Noel Mikhailian fight. They did write a petition out to the WBC to get that fight after finding out that Mr. Umar Kremlin is looking to invest millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, an event that's not going to be invested by Turkey, but Mr. Umar Kremlin and a bunch of Russian investors looking to hand out money to set up the Arthur Beterbiev versus Dmitry Bivol trilogy. Yes, that is supposedly what's coming up next. And Team Benavidez found out about this. So Jose Benavidez says, I knew that the boxing fans may not have liked this, but it's not my fault. I've got to keep my son busy. So we wrote a petition to the WBC. And we all seen this Friday, it got passed. Now, Jose Benavidez also says that following the Zurdo Ramirez win, David Benavidez moves up to the cruiserweight division, takes his WBA, WBO title. Jose Benavidez Sr. messaged Turki El-Sheikh, messaged Dana White, and messaged Jai Opetaia's manager. But they never got a call back. They never got a call back. So, with Arthur Beterbiev, Dmitry Bivol being busy, Jai Opetaia, Dana White, Zuffa Boxing not responding, they went to the WBC with the petition. And that got passed. But Jai Opetaia's manager did end up responding yesterday after hearing about the breaking news that the WBC was mandating the fight. So, Team Benavidez and Jai Opetaia's manager had a conversation. But it seems like nothing came out of it. They're trying to hash out a timeline to be able to set that fight up someday. But nothing came out of it. Now, we got to talk about the Noel Mikhailian and Jai Opetaia deal that was coming to a finalization in the contract. Noel Mikhailian has a choice to make here. This dude can either face the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, in his WBC ordered fight, take less of a bag home, take less of a bag, don't get paid as much as PBC if Noel Mikhailian and David Benavidez fight against each other. Turki El-Sheikh's not going to be involved. PBC isn't able to offer as much money as a Ring Magazine Turki El-Sheikh funded card. So Noel Mikhailian can either keep his WBC cruiserweight title and face David Benavidez, probably lose his title and get paid less money, or he can vacate his title, continue on forward in finalizing the deal with Jai Opetaia, and fight for the lineal Ring Magazine title, vacating the belt, and therefore David Benavidez getting an automatic title shot. So, no matter what, Jose Benavidez Sr. explains that they seen Arthur Beterbiev and Dimitri Bivol setting up their trilogy fight, that is in the works. There's details behind it when it comes to the Russian people who are willing to invest in it, which means Dimitri Bivol is going to go that way, which means what's next for David Benavidez? His dad said that they had to petition the WBC in order to keep his son going, in order to keep him active, in order to, for sure, guarantee him a title fight. So, as at the end of the day, the WBC does make the last decision. They could have turned down the petition. They're not going to do that to David Benavidez after all the history that they have with Canelo Alvarez and all that. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. David Benavidez's father says, yes, we wrote a petition to the WBC to get this fight passed. I'm sorry, Jaya Pataya, but I got to do what I got to do. And now Noel Mikhailian has a choice to make. He has a choice to make on whether or not he wants to keep the WBC title, go up against David Benavidez, get paid less money, or go to a Ring Magazine Turkey Al-Sheikh funded card and fight against Jaya Pataya for the Ring Magazine title. Still, at the end of the day, it's looking pretty bad in the perspective of Jaya Pataya. Because at the end of the day, if Noel Mikhailian does end up vacating his bout and continue finalizing the deal with Jaya Pataya, what does Jaya Pataya get out of it? If Noel Mikhailian is forced to vacate his bout, Noel's going to take the goddamn money. But what is Jaya getting out of it? Once David Benavidez gets the world title shot or even gets elevated, who the hell knows the corruption? David Benavidez is going to become the WBA, WBO, WBC Cruiserweight Champion of the world. And we know that the IBF and the WBO are having their first unified convention, I believe is December 9th through the 13th, to talk upcoming challenges against Zuffa Boxing. I know, and a lot of people are talking about Jaya Pataya is going to get his IBF title back because they're taking him back to court. I really don't know if that's actually going to happen. And if it doesn't, the ball's on David Benavidez' side of the court. Why is David Benavidez going to go to Zuffa Boxing and face Jaya Pataya? Unless it's for the Ring Magazine title. Right? That's definitely something that David Benavidez has never had his hands on. In the super middleweight division, he never won. He was never lineal champion. In the light heavyweight division, he was never lineal champion. In the cruiserweight division, never lineal champion. So, man, dude, absolutely breaking news. But let me know what you guys think of all this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out.